Hello guys, this is Akshay Daga, and in this video we will talk about packages and modules in Python. So till now we know if you want to reuse the code written by you, you will use function. Like if we write, let's say 4 or 5 line of code for addition of two numbers, and if you want to use that logic again and again, so it is not good idea to write those 5 lines again for any kind of logic. So then what we do, we write a function, maybe addition of two integer, the name of the function will be like addition, and pass two number to that, and whatever is logic written inside that function is a black box for the end user, and that can be reused. But now the problem is, let's say if you as a developer are working on different projects, and but across the different project you want to use similar logic and you have written function for that, then how will you use that function? Because if you write a function in a one project, then that can be used in that project itself. If you want to use it in another project, then how can you do that? You have to write the same function once again. But again, that is also not a good practice. Then the solution is whatever functions you have written, you will write it in one package or module, I must say. And then you should be able to import that package or module in whatever project you want to use that kind of logic, those functions. So we will talk about that. So without wasting time, I'm sharing my screen. So right now you are seeing a Jupyter notebook. So we'll talk about packages and modules. So I'll tell you first of all, what is the difference between package and module? So you must be aware of a file system. So a package is similar to folder, and a module is similar to a file within that folder. Okay, so I'll write it down over here. Package is equivalent to a folder, and module is equivalent to file. Then, and you must be aware that generally multiple files are placed in one folder, right? So that is how it is. Now I'll show you how to create package, how to create module, then how to import that, and I'll write some couple of functions, basic function in those modules, and I'll show you how you can import that, how you can use that. So instead of writing a function over here and using that function in the same file again and again, I'll write a function in one module, and that one or two modules, and I'll place those modules in one package. Okay. And what we will do, we will import those packages or modules. There are different ways to import modules and packages. We will import that, and then I'll show you how you can use those functions which are written inside a module or package. I'll show you how to use those functions in this notebook. So my current directory is we'll check pwd. So it will give me the current directory. So it is C user Akshay Daga and Jupyter notebooks. This is my current directory. So I will create a new package in this current directory. And for a simplicity, I'll keep the simple names for all the packages and modules. So here there is an option. I'll click on new and I'll create a folder, because folder is equivalent to package. So this is a new package, and I'll rename. And for simplicity, I'll give the name of package as package 1. Okay, that's it. So I have created one package. Inside that, I'll create new modules. I'll create two modules. New text file. I'm creating one more text file. Fine. And I'll change the names. So for this, I'll give name as module1.py. The extension should be py because it is a Python file. Okay. And the another one, I'll give name as module2.py. Okay. Now within those two modules, I'll write some functions. So right now I'm writing a function in a module 1. So function will be like test1, just a common function name. And I'll write print statement in that function, and I'll write this is test method. Function and method are same. Okay. Test method from package1 dot module 1. So module 1 which is placed within package 1. So that's it. I'll save this. Similarly, I'll create one more function in module 2. So that will be test 2. And I'll write print statement. And here I'll write the same. This is test 2 method from package 1 dot module 2, right? I'll write one more function. I'll tell you why I'm writing those many functions. Test 3, and I'll write the same. This is test 3 method from package 1 dot module 2. Okay, so right now what we have done, we have created one package. The name of that package is package 1. Then within that we have created two modules. The name of first module is module 1 and second module is module 2. And within module 1 there is only one function, that is one method, that is nothing but test 1. And in module 2 there are two functions, two methods, that is test 2 and test 3. Sorry, I should change it to test 3. That's fine. Okay, now we'll go back to our current Jupyter notebook. Now like if I go into current directory, this is our current directory. Here there is the package is available in our current directory. Within that package modules are available. Okay, so now if I do one thing, if I try to call test 1, test 2 or test 3, let's see what happens. If I'm trying to call function test 1, it is throwing an error saying test 1 is not defined. Similarly for test 2, not defined, and similarly for test 3, not defined. Okay, why? Because we haven't imported those packages or modules in this file as of now. So there are multiple ways to import the package and module. So I'll tell you the syntax first. The syntax is like, the first syntax is you can write import keyword, and within import you can directly write the package name dot module name. Okay, that is one way. I'm not running this, I'm just putting it as a comment. Another method is, if you want to import us, let's say one function out of multiple function, let's say within one module there can be multiple method, multiple functions. You don't want to import all those, you just want to import one function, then you can do that using from. Here you can write package name dot module name, then you will write import and you will write function name. Okay, function name or method name, whatever you are comfortable with, both are the same. This is how you can import single function. The third way is you can do from package name, then you will write import and you will write module name itself. Okay, in this way what will happen, in third way, all the functions written in that module will be imported as it is. You don't have a choice to import one, like maybe one or two functions from that file. Okay, if you want to import only two functions, not only one, just two functions, so you can write same thing separated by comma, function 1 name and comma function 2 name. This is how you can write. So these are different ways to import functions, import modules, import packages. So that is how you can do it. I'll comment this is for your understanding. Now I'll show you how to import. So first of all, what I'll do, I'll import package 1 dot module 1. Okay, I have imported that. Now once module 1 is imported, and there is test 1 function present in module 1, if I try to call test 1 as it is, it will still throw an error. Why? Because it is not sure like how to call this. So I'll try one more thing. If you want to call any function from module 1, from this module, okay, So you have to write something like this: module name. So it is nothing but module1 dot test1. Let's see whether it works or not. Still it is not working. Whatever is written after import, you have to write all as it is. I'll try this now. Let's see whether it works or not. Test1, and it worked. Okay, so the key point is, whatever you write after import, you have to use it as it is. Okay, and then if you want to call a function from that package module, then write it as it is, then write a dot, and whatever function name you want to call, you can call that. Okay, that is one way, but it is not good idea to write this whole thing all the time. So there is another method for that. I'll show you that. So before importing it once again, if you have imported one of the package or module already, and if you are trying to re-import it, so this Jupyter notebook will skip that. Even if I write import package1 dot module1, and if I run this, it will run without any error, but internally it didn't import it once again. It checked whether this package is already imported. If yes, then it's skip this line. It ran successfully, but it happens. So that's why if you want to import it once again, the best way is to go to kernel, restart it, and then try to import it. Okay, so I was showing you the another way to call this test1 function without writing this much. So there is the method for that is, I'll copy this. Whenever you import some package module, after that write as and provide any variable name, a short variable name. So I'll write m1 here. Okay, once I do that, now I can call m1.test and it will work. Okay, one second. Okay, sorry, my mistake was, it should be test1, m1.test1, and it will work. You can say this is a test1 method from package1 module1. I have written as m1. Okay, now let's talk about another way. The another way was like now I'll call I'll import module2. So for that I'll use another method, that is nothing but from package1. I'll show you. I'll do one thing. What I'll do, I'll just import test2 function from module2. So the syntax for that is from package1 dot module2 import test2. That's it. And our rule was, whatever is written after import, you can use it as it is. So right now we have imported test2. So I'll show you. I have imported that. Now you can use test2 as it is without writing any package name, module name, or this kind of m1 or alias. Whatever we write after as, we call it alias. Okay, so we don't need to write that, because after import directly there is a function name. So directly function name can be used if you use this kind of syntax to import a function. So I'll call it, and it ran as it is. Now there is another method. If you want to call, import all the functions from a particular module, there is a way. For that you will write from package1 import module name. So I'll import module2, but before doing that I'll restart my kernel. Whenever we try to import the same package or same module, it is suggested you should restart your kernel, especially while using Jupyter notebook. Okay, now I'll run this. What I'm writing, I am writing from package1 import module2, and what we have written after import module2. So whatever function, if you want to call any function which is written in module2, you will always have to write module2 dot whatever is the name of the function. I'll show you. Now if I want, now I can call test2 and test3, because test2 and test3 are written inside module2. So what I'll do, if I try to do test2 directly, it should throw an error, and it is throwing an error. What we should write? We should write module2 dot test2. Then it will work. Similarly, module2 dot test3. It will work. If you don't want to write module this long name, there is always way for alias. I'll show you that as well. And that can be done like, I'll just copy this. I'll restart my kernel. Okay, and I'll just paste it over here, and I'll provide alias as I'll write M2. That's it. Okay, and now instead of writing module2.test2, module2.test3, I can write M2.test2, M2.test3. Okay, if you want, there is, I'll show you if I want to import multiple functions from a particular package module, I'll show you that as well. So I'm restarting my kernel, restart, and what I'll do, I'll just copy this. I'll not copy, I'll just write it from the scratch. I'll write from package one import package one dot module 2 import test 2 comma test 3. Now whatever is written after import, that can be used as it is. That was our rule. So I'll show you. Now since I have imported the same thing but in different format, now I can use test 2 and test 3 as it is, without any alias, without any package name or module name. So if I write call test 2, it is working. If I call test 3, it is also working. So that was all about what is package, what is module, how many functions you can write within one package or one module, how you can call a particular package, particular module, or particular function from the module, or multiple functions from that particular module, or all the functions from that module. All those things I have covered in this video. I hope you got some knowledge from this video, you got some new information from this video. If that's true, do everything you can do to encourage me, like it, comment, share, subscribe. And this is Akshay Daga signing off. And one more thing I'm mentioning, whatever code I write on the screen is available for you. Just go to description and check the link. You will find all those codes ready to use for you. Okay, so that's it guys. This is Akshay Daga signing off. Tata, bye bye.